Hi guys, sorry it's been a while since I last posted a video. I did say I was going to be a little bit more frequent. Unfortunately, work and family has prevented that. However, I did pick this up and I've been waiting for it to come for the past week. And I knew I had to get this put on video because this figure looks amazing, in my personal opinion. I was really excited when he announced it because it's been a while since we had a new mold figure, and it wasn't just a rehash of a different color hair for Goku or Vegeta. This is a Goku figure again, however, it is Super Saiyan 4, so it's different. So yeah, it looks really good. I've avoided all video reviews on it because I wanted to see it myself in hand, pose him, see what he looks like, see how he feels and stuff like that before I seen what others had said. So yeah, because I'm really excited because obviously they were starting to improve leg articulation and like on the figures and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see that if they've implemented this on the figure. Fingers crossed they have. I hope they have. I will be disappointed if they haven't. And I hope that they haven't done what they did with the Daima mini Goku, and that's the rubber hair, which I mentioned in my last video. So we'll see what happens when I get him out the packaging. But yeah, so we'll take a look at him. I do love the look of this form. I loved it in the anime. The anime itself was a bit meh, but I loved this form. I love Vegeta getting Super Saiyan 3, which I hope we get a figure for. But yeah, like I loved all that. I know it's just kind of it's just an anime that's kind of sliding between Z and Super, which doesn't really make any sense that they both had this form and never utilized it in Super. But I've seen a few videos online that trying to make it work, like, and explain why and stuff like that. But I loved it anyway. I loved the transformation scene when he did it as Mini. I loved that whole sequence, and then also when he did it as an adult. I prefer the dub version when he did it, the adult transformation. I thought the voice actor smashed it. It was amazing. He always smashed it, and it was just reminiscence of the very first time he went Super Saiyan 3. That whole sequence was just, yeah, I really loved it, and I thought it was amazing. So I love the look of this figure, and I prefer this Super Saiyan 4 to GT Super Saiyan 4 because although GT, it is basically the same hairstyle, same fur and everything like that. I like the elements of his arms, his hands and arms looking wider and more primal, and like an ape, because that's the route that the form is meant to be taken. So I like that. That to me, like, adds a bit more, and he's a lot more bulkier. Well, in the anime he is. It's harder to see in the figure, but in the anime he's a lot more bulkier, which I liked as well. So I did love that form, and it was really cool. So when this came out as a figure, I was like, yeah, gotta get it. No doubt about that. So yeah, we'll take a look at the packaging. So yeah, so there's the front. So you can see the silhouette of it, Super Saiyan 4 there. And there. One thing I have noticed is the hair colour of the figure looks a little bit off. There's on the back. And the same there. Yeah, you can see it's like it's not the exact same shade pink as the fur, the hair, but it is different. However, looking, it's harder to, you might not be able to see as much, but this is more red. And this is correct, but that's more red. So I may have to remedy that later down the line. But yeah, let's get him out of the packaging. And there he is. Yeah, I really like the look of the figure. He feels bulkier to other figures and stuff like that. Like, I'll do some comparisons and stuff like that, but he is definitely bulkier. I think he's definitely in the leg department bulkier than the Broly with the Saiyan armor. He's definitely bulky in that. Chest maybe not so much. It's hard to tell because Broly's got armor on. But yeah, the legs are definitely bulky and the feet are bigger and stuff like that. So yeah, it definitely is exactly how he looks in the anime, which is really good. I like that a lot. So it does look good. One thing I have noticed, and I was disappointed with getting him out of the packaging, is the hair. The hair is exactly like it is in the mini Goku, like rubberized, which I said I hope they don't go down that route, because I've noticed, to be fair, they've released, I've seen online they've done a new Super Saiyan Broly, and that hair's like translucent, So it's, to me, it feels like they're either doing translucent hair colours or this rubberized one. I'm not a fan of either. If I had to pick, I'd pick the rubber one, but I'm not a fan of either, to be honest. The translucent just, don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. And then the rubberized, it looks good, but I on mine I can see a defect straight off the bat, and this is the main reason I had the problem, and it's this hair. I don't know, you can see there, right here. It's like bent and then stuck that way. See, because of the way it was in the packaging, obviously it's just warped, and over time it's just kind of like, oh, I'm assuming it's. Sorry, I'm just taking off camera. I'm assuming it's warped, and that's not like how it came out. No, it's definitely, yeah, it's warped. I can see when I bend it back. So that was my main gripe with the Daima Goku, and I said would happen is that it will warp if it's over time, or like heat's got to it and it's been put in a position that it's going to bend. And so I'm really disappointed about that, because I was hoping it was going to be like hard plastic that they used to do. Clearly not doing anymore, because they're either doing the translucent or this rubberized. So we'll see, like I said, because they haven't really announced many new figures. We've just got I've seen an image online. I haven't really looked too much into it about the new Broly, but yeah, sidetrack, sorry about that. So yeah, first impression is really good. I am disappointed about the hair and the hair colour. So bring closer, yeah, it's definitely red. It's literally like a Super Saiyan God red, which isn't how it should be. The hair, it looks good. This is why I don't mind the rubberized, in the sense of like, it's accurate and does allow a little bit more flexibility, but that problem with the bending is not ideal. But yeah, it looks really good, like the hair piece looks really good, but it is the wrong colour. It definitely should be a bit more pinky. So I am having trouble standing him up, so I'm having to lean him against my back wall. So yeah. But yeah, no, I like him. I'll show you the accessories. He comes with shock, 2 open hands. They are very large, like very, very large. I have noticed though, the ball peg, see, it's tiny. It's like the normal sized figures ball peg. I thought it was going to be a little bit more chunkier, like I'm pretty sure, like Master Roshi's, Broly, I'm trying to think of who else. So just yeah, they have like a larger ball peg, so I assume they were going to do that for him. It's not a big deal. It's just, I mean, I'm slightly concerned if that's going to be a problem, like without it breaking. Time will tell. We'll see. I don't normally swap out my pieces often, but I've never had any figure break those joints, so maybe not. So we'll have a look at the articulation now. So there we go. So his arms come about, yeah, that's as high as he can come. It's alright. Bicep swivel. Yeah, all the way around. Shoulder all the way around too. Does come above 90. That is a bit ugly. What's it normally like? Oh, it's roughly the same, but because it's the same for all figures that they're the elbow joint, but because of the bulkier size, it looks a little bit more ugly. But yeah, wrist all the way around. There's not much pivot, a little bit, not too much. Never really is in these figures. The head, so he looks down about that much. I'll show you. That's how he is. He looks down like that. Twist, not too much because of the hair. This is on a separate piece. I don't know if any of you've got any of the other Super Saiyan 4 figures. I only have Gogeta. I don't have Goku or Vegeta, but Gogeta's like extra hair pieces, like on another peg. So you can see it slightly moving. There, yeah, see where it joins there. So you can take that out, but it doesn't look as good. But yeah, that's preventing like going all the way around. But you could do it like quite easily. Put them on front angle. he doesn't look up like at all, again because of the hairpiece, so you're limited to that. Inside, sorry, inside. Again, there's not really any neck. I know they started to do something with the neck, like adding like an additional articulation, but it doesn't seem like he has it this time, or he could, but the hair may be preventing that, but it doesn't seem like it. Waist, it does a little crunch, ever so slightly back, not much. It can go all the way around, which is good. Make our way to the tail. Tail is no articulation, but this spin. I was hoping they would add, I was hoping they were going to add like a little bit more articulation on the tail to like allow it to like come out more, but no. I don't think they've done it on any of the other Super Saiyan 4 figures. Where is he? No, he doesn't. I've just looked at my Gogeta. Yeah, there's no additional articulation on it, but yeah, so it just goes round basically. We'll do his feet. So his feet is none. It goes all the way around, but you'll have to do the standard trick, like with angling the peg to like be able to get it like a little bit angled, but I can't be bothered right now. The knee, I did see an image of this and I'm looking, yeah, I like that. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, I like that. It's not ugly, like it does look good on the angle. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I'm already seeing it with the legs. So the last piece of articulation is the legs. I'll save this to last because this is the bit where they improved on in of the prior Gokus. So the most recent Goku we have, besides like the Super Saiyan hair one, is this Goku. So from the superhero. This mold allowed for his legs to do that. We never had that before for a Dragon Stars figure. We had it for like maybe a Vegeta or two, I could be wrong. And then Beast Gohan had it. So that whole superhero range, they implemented this new leg articulation, which allowed it to do the splits. I don't know if it's they changed the pegs or they just did a little bit more clearance to allow this up. Either way, it was amazing. They were able to do, still the front was the same. Like you could do a bit like angle it, and back was nothing. But that was an improvement. He could basically do the splits. I've just noticed a massive problem and I have a feeling it's going to be an issue. There is no clearance here whatsoever. So I have a feeling this leg's not going to move a lot. And I am right. Oh God, that's tough. That, I don't know if anyone else has got the same problem. That is as far as it can go. When you compare the two, it's night and day, literally. So I am disappointed. I don't know if it's to do with this, because this is like angling weird, whereas this doesn't. So I don't know the difference. I might have to take the legs off and like like off camera to see what's the problem. But like, I could be wrong. It could be others that may not be fine. But yeah, see, I can see it. So I don't know if you can see it. You see this like shiny part here? It's scratched now, and that was from when it's done that. So I think this piece is too big for this, meaning that the piece that's in there is scratching across this, so it's making it quite difficult to get the leg up, and potentially preventing it from doing more of a like wider leg split. I could be wrong, but it is definitely scratched. Like that wasn't scratched prior to that. So there's a piece in there that's touching the leg, preventing it from going fully out. Well, as fully out as this figure will allow it. So that is an issue. With them being so cheap, I'm going to probably maybe tinker with the legs a little, see if I can get a little bit more like motion out of it, see if maybe I can shave off a bit of that leg. Just enough to allow a little bit more clearance to get the leg up without it then constantly scratching. I'll see how I feel. I'll see if I can figure something else out. But so that is disappointing because the looks like the knee joints improved from this to what we had there, but then we've lost the leg split, which is frustrating and disappointing because it seems like we take 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, and then 1 step back. So we can never really fully win when it comes to Dragon Star's articulation. I know we're not paying mega money like we do for SH Figure Arts, or some SH Figure Arts are mega money, but the SH Figure Arts are a lot more money than Dragon Stars, so we're not expecting high levels of articulation. But when you're making movement towards better in specific parts of a problem area within the articulation and then take that away, it just seems counterproductive. Like you improved the leg split but then didn't improve the knees, then you've then made a new figure, you've improved the knees but then reverted back to the old leg split. It makes no sense to me. So I have no idea why, because he's a bulkier figure, but I don't understand why that is, because even looking at this in the leg part, let's go scratch whatever. This peg, it seems like to be twisting inside. So there it's not, but then as soon as you split it, it is. I don't know if it's meant to do that. It doesn't do it on none of the other Dragon Stars I have. So is it the angle that it's put in or what? I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna have a look. Have a little trim down of certain areas. Let's trim down of certain areas just to see if that'll help. But I don't know yet. We'll see. See if I'm able to. The looks of it looks really good. Besides the hair color, like aesthetically, it looks amazing. Like in my personal opinion, it looks really good. But I am frustrated with certain routes that they've taken with this figure. The leg articulation going backwards, the hair being the rubber, and then the hair color itself. I don't understand the logic on that, because it just doesn't make sense why it's a completely different color to what it should be. They've not done that for any other figure that I know of. No, like they've got Beast Gohan's bang on right, Goku Rose. Yeah, I genuinely don't know why they've opted to do that. That makes no sense to me. So, but yeah, like I said, aesthetically looks really good. Very happy with how he looks. He's gonna look really good on the shelf. But I'm hoping this isn't us going backwards with the articulation. That's the big one. I can get over the hair. The articulation, that's not okay. But we'll see. So overall, price, it's standard in the UK for me, so $19.99, so it's good size. Good price for a figure. I'm hoping that because we've got a bigger mold, we may end up getting Orange Piccolo or Piccolo Awakened. Fingers crossed. So price was really good. It's standard, so I can't really say much on that. But the figure itself, looks wise, I give the looks wise about 7.5. I would give it higher, but the hair color is a problem. Figure itself, based on the articulation and the problems that I've mentioned, I'm gonna probably give it about 6, which is really disappointing because I was really looking forward to this figure. I think I'll personally have a higher rating on this figure once I've sorted the hair out, because aesthetically then it'll look better. The articulation, that's gonna be a work in progress. if I do figure something out how to improve it, I will probably put a quick video up showing what I've done, how to improve it. So others, if they want to go down that route as well, they can. But we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Fingers crossed I'm able to get a little bit more content out. Like I said, I'm hoping to show off some of my customs. They won't be as long as an unboxing figure review. And I do apologize about this one being a bit longer, but with it being a new figure, I wanted to actually like show all its articulation and stuff like that. So yeah, so fingers crossed more videos coming out soon. But yeah, no, thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, and please like and subscribe. See you now.